Hello, Capricorn men. Welcome to your reading. So today we're checking on what season of life you're in when it comes to your home life. So that is your close knit circle, not really who you live with, but just those who you hold dearest to you. What season are you in your career life? What season are you in when it comes to your love life? And what season are you in when it comes to your social life? Your social life being your pastimes, the people that you spend time with for fun. Yeah. So, without further delay, let's bring you your information so you'll know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and so that you will know that this too shall pass. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, seasons come, seasons go. So let's see, what season are you in when it comes to your home life? Elders, Capricorn, men. Wow. Okay. So we have a lot of cards here. Alright, so the first card, okay, we're not really checking for the underlying issue at the bottom of the deck unless we have to, okay? So, we have judgment. It says you are being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. So that's the season that you're in when it comes to your home life. So it's a time right now of some level of upheaval. There's some kind of level of unsettling vibration going on within your close-knit circle, right? So let's see. We have angel numbers. It says pay attention to the signs. Your angels are trying to deliver a message. And then we have restlessness. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind. And then we have environment. Now is a good time to clear, clean, and declutter your environment. So I'm hearing if there are friendships also that you need to get rid of, it's time to get rid of those friendships. People come into our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So it's for us to decipher which is which. So we don't keep people or fight to keep people in our lives longer than they're meant to be. Because life is not really meant to be a struggle. If you're on your right path, even if there's turmoil around you, it won't feel like a huge struggle, okay? So it's time to clear your environment. Then we have universal bank. Everything you need to thrive is already here, so you don't need those people. Anything that's bringing you all this turmoil, you don't need to have them in your life. So whether that's a state of mind, whether that's a practice, whether that's a business, whether that's a person, a place, a thing, you already have everything you need. So you don't need that thing to live a good life, especially if it's causing you burdens. And the last one we have is fear. It says your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve. So one thing that holds us back in life, I realize, is our comfort zone. When we get comfortable with people, places, things, ideas, traditions, we find it very hard to let go, even when it is proven that they're not serving our best interest. So we tend to delay our progress for much longer than it needs to be because of familiarity, sometimes exactly what we need is stepping into the new. So now I will take a look at the underlying issue here. Auric field. It is time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. So it's like you're getting weak because of these people, possibly, because this is within your home, your close-knit circle. So it says, it's time to call in energy protection, and it's because your intuition. It says you're learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. So there's a part of you that know that you need to say goodbye. There's a part of you that know that things are not okay. There's a part of you that know that you've come to the end of the line with this issue or these people or this person. Okay. Then we have authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Exactly. Exactly. Stop giving your loyalty to things, people, places, ideas, and etc. that are not giving their loyalty to you. Okay? Your support team. You need a proper support team. So we have 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. So if you're working with people with like mind, so it's like if you love yourself and you're working with people who love you as well, you're going to make progress. But if you're loving yourself and you're working with people who don't love you, there's always going to be friction and stagnation because one is pulling in this way and one is pulling in that direction. And the next card we have for you is parting ways. So this is precisely what you don't want to do, but this is precisely what you need to do in order for you to go through that new door that's waiting for you. Okay, so God is trying to start a new chapter in your life, but you're stopping that from happening by holding on to those things, people, places, ideas, or whatever it is that you know you're holding on to because they are familiar to you. Because this card here has a lot of negative energy in it. I can't even keep it at the top of the deck, so we're just gonna hide it in there somewhere. And let's break up this whole energy as a matter of fact. So your time right now in your close-knit circle is a very turbulent one. Okay? So clearly you're not doing yourself any favors by staying in association. It's time for you to start a new chapter. Turn the page. Okay? That's what's gonna serve you best right now. So let's check in on your career. Capricorn men, elders. Let's check in on your career life. And yes, you should have a career life. I think that, I see that retirement is one of the quickest way for us to slip into depression and feeling useless and being bored, feeling stressed. Retirement, I don't think, is a healthy practice. I think that when the time comes for retirement, that's the time when you should be starting your own business. So fair enough, you've been working for many years. I think that when it's time for retirement, you're supposed to take a break. You're supposed to have been saving up so that you could take this break from being on people's time. Because when you're working for people, unless you've had your own business, then you could set your own hours and set your own pace and things like that in a lot of circumstances. But when it comes to working for someone else for like 50 years or 40 years or whatever, at the end of that, I think that you should take a break and then get into what you actually want to do yourself. So at the age of retirement, that's when we should be having our own businesses or going full stream with our own businesses. Because during a time when we're working, if we can do live our own passion on the side that we make money for, that we make money from, then that's good. But then when you go into retirement, you should take a break and then you get into your business full time so that you keep active, you keep your mind active, you keep meeting people, dealing with people. These are the things that keep us alive. Keep us alive. But when we go into retirement and we spend all our time watching TV and drinking and eating, not really walking around or doing any kind of exercise, not really having a purpose and things like that, I feel like that gets us down. So let's check in on your career life. I believe that the elderly supposed to have their own discos and have their own clubs that they go to with their own DJs that play music from their era and the new music that you may gravitate to just not all the crap. I feel that there should be a DJ for every era of life, because as we can see, depending on when you're born and when you grow up, you live a completely different reality. The culture is shockingly different with each generation. So I feel like to continue your life, to have those places where you can go out and meet people that's like from the same time frame or culture as you, I think that you guys are supposed to establish your own little social life so that you can keep on living. You see, because these clubs that they have nowadays, they're not for people like me. They're not for people that's like you. Well, if you're serious about life, because a lot of crap, too much nonsense. So everybody needs to have their own slice of the pie so everybody can be happy. And then the youth can venture into like our slice of the pie, see what life is like over on our side one day when they get curious so that they can learn some sense, Listen to some big people music, see some big people vibes. I mean, it's good to be in touch with your child, with the child within you always, but there's a time for everything. Your career. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. Capricorn men, elders, what season are you in when it comes to your career life? So we have a mystery card there. That card wanted to get noticed, and I think we should pay attention to whatever it has to say. But I'm waiting for your message. Capricorn in career. What season are they in when it comes to their career? I'm going to go around one more time. If nothing comes out, then that's it. Perhaps you're not really doing much. Maybe all I just said about retirement and how it's not such a great idea. Maybe that's what applies to your life right now. Okay, so identity, yeah. So what season are you in when it comes to your career right now? It's your identity. It's like getting to know yourself. Who are you? Look, authority, taking charge of your life. So exactly what I said to you just now, that's exactly what's going on with your career. So perhaps you're in retirement and it's like now you're wondering, well, what do I do with myself now? I mean, as far as work go, because you still have rent to pay, you still want to enjoy life, you want to buy yourself a nice car, a beautiful home if you haven't already done so. Yes, you still have life in you. You want to continue to live. So it's for you. The thing is, whatever you're meant to do is what God has already put inside of you. God has put something inside of all of us. Okay? We're all great at something, or we all have a passion for something. So the question is, what do you have a passion for? It's never too late to start, my dear. Never, ever, ever, ever. The only time it's late to start is when you've already locked your mind off from ever doing anything. And you know how they teach us to believe that we're only meant to be here for a short span. 80 years is nothing. 100 years is nothing. Okay? People in the Bible used to live for 900 and odd years and 1,000 and odd years. And we think that we've made such great progress when we live till we're 80. I beg to differ. Seriously. So authority, taking charge of your natural self, Mother Nature. That's the underlying issue. So it's for you to take charge of who you are naturally. Precisely what I'm telling you. That will give you your self-worth, because then you will fit where you're supposed to fit, finally. And you know, when you're working and you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. So you have to keep your mind open and make sure that you charge for it. You're not a charity. So dig into your mind, get back into your good vibes, get back into the gym, okay, or go walking, keep fit, keep active, seek out clubs or, something to keep you alive. And also do your studies. If you need to go back to school, do your studies so that you can finally get into that thing that you've always wanted to get into all your life. Okay, because God has put something wonderful in you. We weren't really meant to work for people all of our lives, or whatever exceptional abilities we were given. We could offer our services to someone else's empire, but what do you do after they quote unquote retire you? You know. So it's always good to make plans for after that life, after your work life. Start your own thing. You never know what you can become, because the truth of the matter is, by you not expressing the genius that God has put in you, the passion that God has put in you, you actually deprive yourself and you deprive the world of a reality or a part of reality that should be, because you're busy believing the nonsense that they tell us about life is over at X and X age. Forget all of that. Take care of your health, take care of your body, take care of your mind, keep going. Okay? When you don't have obligations, create obligations for yourself. See your dream come to light. Make it happen. So let's see, what season are you in when it comes to your love life? We got mystery cards again. Okay, so it's all about getting things in order, doing things in the right order. The Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, that's the underlying issue. I felt like it was time to look at that right now. So, what season are you in when it comes to your love life? So we have the Five of Wands, which talks about magic. And this deck here is my magic deck. So this is magical warfare, okay, because I have the other tarot decks, but God led me to this one for you. So so we have magical warfare going on, conflicts. Everybody has their wand, so magical warfare. More wands. So we got the Page of Wands to the King of Cups to the Earth Mother. Interesting. Let's read on. So we have the Eight of Artemis that talks about entrapment. It was in the reverse, so let's just make sure how it's meant to be. So the energy is unsure, but it's mostly swinging towards releasing someone from entrapment. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups last. We're gonna check into your mystery cards after. Let's see what this is saying. So you're in conflict about stop warring with someone in your love life. So it's like you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to hold someone back anymore. You want them to be free. You want them to be free to be lovely. You want to release them. So this is entrapment. This is, I'm going to let you go so that you can go on to beauty. So, yeah. So you're thinking about it. You want to put that idea into action. Page of Wands. But you're in conflict about it. But you're mostly leaning to the side of letting this person be free to be lovely. Yeah. Let's see the mystery cards. Yeah, 9 of Wands. You're tired. You're tired of the heartbreak. It's like it's too much stress staying. It's too much stress staying in this fighting energy. It's like, what are we even fighting for? It's true. Negativity is a much heavier load than positivity. When we're in a positive vibe, we just allow things to flow. When we're in a negative vibe, we want to control everything and everybody because I said so kind of energy, and that's a very heavy load. Okay, so you're tired now. You're tired of the heartbreak. Okay, so yeah, you want to get things in right order now. Yeah, we have the world tree. Yeah, you're between minds. So we got the nighttime over on this side, the daytime over on that side. There's no stability. The horned god, that's your beast nature. So you want to get things in order. You want to come out of that beast nature and go into a loving kind of energy. With friendship, you know. Yeah, so the right order. Look at the two different energies. So it's like you could be ruthless if you want to. Look at the type of animals that we have here, and the horns on there. That's being in your beastly mode. And we are the Beauty and the Beast collection, so it's like this shit is heavy. I want to be nice now. So we got you're coming out of, you want to come out of this energy and go into this loveliness here. Freedom, you know, relaxation, tranquility, you know. So that's what's happening in your love life. But you have to take small steps. You have to do it slowly. Page of Pentacles is taking a small step towards achieving something tangible. Okay, so let's see your social life. What season are you in when it comes to your social life? And you know, when we live our life in our beastly nature, it changes the shape of our face. When we live our life in our more calm and free flowing energy, that shifts our beauty to a whole different standard. So as you choose to let go of this fight that you're in, this heavy burden, you'll see your whole features start to change because you'll be smiling more, you'll be feeling more light and free. And you know, when we're angry, our body produces chemicals that actually destroy us, but when we're happy, our body produces chemicals that actually make us healthy. So that's the reason why people lose their hair when they're stressed for too long and they go gray and shit like that. Is because you're changing your chemical makeup by staying in this vibration for as long as, you know, the longer you stay in there, the more it produces that chemical, the more it changes your whole appearance. So let's see about your social life. I'm gonna go around 2 more times. Okay, that's why. Because you're in a matter of it's indecision. So it's like you almost don't have a social life or don't want one too. It's like I don't even want to see nobody right now. Sometimes that's the healthiest thing to do. Because especially whilst you're going through this emotional turmoil, you're going through quite a lot actually, because your home life there's turmoil, your work life there you have to put in some extra work to like declare who you are now, what chapter you want to write next as far as your work life go. And then in your love life, you're contemplating just putting down the heavy burdens with the fighting and all these madness. So yeah, when it comes to your social life, you be welcoming a break, you know? It's just once you get that break, please do things that you find to be fun. Hmm? Once you take that break, get to know yourself better, get to make yourself happier. Okay? Love Capricorn. Show yourself some TLC. All right? That's my suggestion to you. Don't just spend it thinking about all the things that are going wrong in your life. Sometimes when you're just out having fun, the universe will conspire to bless you. Because you're staying in that positive frame of mind, you can allow the downloads from the universe to come to you. So without even trying to think, oh, what should I do next or how should I fix this? Sometimes the answers will just come to you. Remember to have fun. Be light-hearted. Okay? Do not sit at home and be depressed and be brooding over what isn't going right in your life. Pay attention to the things that are going right in your life. And if there's nothing outside of yourself that's going right, then make something within yourself go right by loving yourself. If you've never done it before, start. Start to learn how to love yourself. You love yourself by paying attention to yourself. What do you need nutritionally? What do you need as far as exercise? What do you need as far as what you like to do as a pastime? That's loving yourself. Cater to you, right? So the cards we have to come out for you is happiness and balance, precisely. So that's what you're trying to find. You're trying to find your way back to happiness and feeling balanced. And these things that I'm mentioning to you are some of the ways that you can get right back to being happy and balanced. Because if you can't be happy with people, then damn it, you're going to be happy without them. Because we are enough. We are enough for ourselves. We and the God that created us, or our ancestors, or archangels, or whatever it is that you believe in, that superpower. We and it is enough for us until someone suitable come by to add to that loveliness. You start your foundation by making sure you have a healthy one. Yeah? So, you don't need to be confused anymore with this indecision. Forgiveness. Just let it go. Let's see, we have purpose, adversity, freedom. So freedom from adversity. So God is saying just let it go. Just let it all go and be happy and balanced. Don't be indecisive about letting the stuff go. I know sometimes being angry feels good, but it actually ruins us, not just the people that we target our anger at. So you need to realize that whilst you're being angry, You're making your hair grow gray. You're making your hair thin out. You're making your blood pressure high. You're making your body not what's the word, digest food properly. You're making your face droop. Nobody has time to that. Smile more. Exercise the muscles in your face, not this. When you do that, you make your face start taking that shape. So if you smile more, then you'll be beautiful. And when you're beautiful, you feel good about yourself when you walk past the mirror, like, damn, I look good. Yeah. Wake up, live. Okay, so that's the information that we have for you, Capricorn men. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.